Welcome. My name's Brian Knight, and I live near Melbourne in Australia. And it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. Um, Let me share this first. Welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just noting trades discussed with group are to be classed as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other, and we are not financial advisors. So please only take trades that you're happy to take based on your own analysis. There is a full risk disclosure. Little bit about us as live session traders. Oh, he's out and about. Hmm.
Yeah, on my travels again, work again, Brian. So
Oh my gosh.
still,
You're a popular gentleman,
it's
eh?
not all bad.
Not all bad. Okay. Okay. Uh, it's got the meal going. So these are
As you can
my
see,
oh yeah. These are trades at the moment. Uh, there's two or three that are just slightly negative, and there's a few just slightly positive as well. But anyway, and there are four orders. Some are a crazy way, like GA is like 170 pips away, but the others are like 40, 50 or so. Anyway, I've lost a couple of trades, but that's okay. It's not a biggie. Right, let's just stop sharing and go across onto the charts. Just go through the pairs, see how where we're at with them. Okay. So the AUD CAD, into positive, pull back, into positive, pull back. I'm just waiting for it to maybe potentially not break that high and then pull back down again. We'll see. Um, but that's sort of where I'm at the moment. It's still not. We had the crossover here, it pulled back, and uh, you know, we will see. I'm looking at this potentially to sell back down. Um, that one, just confidence. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. AUDCHF. That also pulled up a little bit, but it's still pushing down. So um, it's in a nice position at the moment, up, 5% or so. And that seems to be trending on the same. We had a crossover there, and it seems to be, instead of pull back, and now it's pushing back down a little bit from the bricks, the Rincos. Okay, AUD I'm still buying that. That's in a positive. We do have it below the completed Renko. Um, that's because of that push up and then a pull back down here. In that one still slightly. Oh, sorry, what is it? Yeah, well, it's one of those things, when you're trading and looking on your phone. I happened to push my finger somehow and then and then got out of the trade positive. I thought, oh no, this is still. So I got back into the trade. So it hasn't really moved much. I'm still about down 5 pips or something on it, but that's okay. No biggies. Just hopefully we keep pushing through. AUD NZD. I'm looking for that to sell out. I don't have a sell stop. Just see whether it breaks the top of that wick here over on the Rincos.
well, my Dark
Uh,
Titan is in cells on this one, Brian. That's the only one that's in drawdown at the minute. Is the Dark
80,
Titan,
NZD.
and it's in cells. Yeah. So I think you're right. It will sell, but There we go.
I think the Dark, didn't you say the Dark Titan was the one that had the most drawdown?
Um, that was the start of that. Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're right. No worries.
No, it's in about 1.5% drawdown.
Oh, that's nothing, is
It's the only
it?
one that's in drawdown at the moment,
Yeah.
and it's on a very small account, that one, because it's a new.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a new EA that
The
brought
new one.
out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I was having a look at them yesterday and see. Um, okay. All right, then. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, sell it. So I think
Yeah.
it will sell. I can't see it. Anyway, AD NZD is what I got. I got stopped out on that one because I was in that positive, and then it pushed back up again when that rate news came out. But what was it? The 12th? I think it's the 12th of next month is the, like, oh yeah, we'll see. So they're waiting for inflation and wage and employment figures to come out. And that was the reason why we got it on hold this month. But if the figures are supportive of a rate cut, they'll do that next month, hopefully. We'll see. Okay, AUD Singapore, that is also too. I'm looking. Well, I don't have a order on, but also too, it's just sitting there at the moment. It's come up and sort of bounced along that support line, the trend line. I think we'll drop off. But anyway, not quite ready. AUD USD, I've got a sell stop on that. Might need to adjust that, push back up. It might be too far away from it. Might need to push that back up a little bit further. So when it does drop out, but we'll see. Again, US dollar is not that great. And then I think that one of the major things that we here export to the US is pharmaceuticals. And he's talking about putting 200% tariff on any pharmaceuticals going into the US. Crazy stuff. Anyway, that's the news at the moment. Rightio, CAD CHF, I'm selling out, and that's good. Did a pullback, and now it's pushing back down again. Pretty sure that Tom's in that one as well. Just see, hopefully it'll break the bottom there. Looks good. KJPY, it's on a buy, pushed up, it's pulled back. I'll wait for it to push back up again. It has come up to match off this. Arenkos are quite interesting, aren't they? I mean, you can see with the standard candles, it just doesn't look, you know, um, it's hard, not harder, but it's a lot more jagged in a way where the Arenkos are quite defined. It came up, it matched it, and then pulled away a bit. That doesn't mean it won't push up further, even though price is below there. Anyway, we'll see. Um, so I was, in a bit of profit on that one when it was, and now it just pulled back. Oh, that's the way it goes. All right, CHF JPY still pushing up nicely in that one. That's good. Got quite a nice tight stop loss on that one. 28 pips. Um, I think we got that Tuesday, Wednesday pullback bit, and hopefully then it'll come back up in the same direction. Look at these trend bars, like they're just pushing up. Rightio, Euro AUD, I got knocked out. I got pushed in and knocked back out of that one. I don't have an order on it at the moment, and it's I think it will potentially buy back. It's just doing that pullback at the moment, which means I'll look and see where I put a buy stop on that one as well. Euro CAD, that's taken off nicely last 24 hours. That's good. Push that up. Euro CHF, I'm not in that, and it is selling out. Look at that. I mean, from a Renko perspective, it's like all sort of sideways. So I didn't know if it was going to buy or sell, but it has sold. Obviously, that Swiss franc. But if you look at all of those down here, touching away there. Anyway, I wasn't willing to get into that. So Euro GBP, I think, am I still in that? No, I'm pretty sure I got knocked out of that. I got into the trade, knocked out of it. I had it pretty tight, like a 15 pip stop loss. And then it's come back. So I'm just at the moment sitting with this one to see. It has created a lower high. It may be, on the way down, but look, we'll go back up. We'll just see how it goes. Euro JPY pushed up, it pulled back a little bit for that sort of like Tuesday, Wednesday, your time there. And now see what happens on because on Thursday, you'll be going to see whether it comes and pushes back up again. Euro NZD, I had an order on that. It put me in and stopped me back out again. A little bit tight. Anyway, that's just the way it is. But that's okay. Some of these are just little, and some of the things that Tom's doing is like he'll put it on and put his stop way further down to, get in on a tight stop. But then, anyway, Euro Singapore, that's just sitting there. I'm not willing to get into it at the moment. I'm saying potentially a buy, but we'll see. None of you trade that. Euro USD, it hasn't come up to kick in yet. I'm pretty sure, but yeah. Oh, AUD Singapore. I've actually got a. Oh, yeah, just look at that. Anyway, Euro USD, yeah, I have an order for that. If it pushes up, then you'll get into the trade. There we go. Now, GA has an order on, but it's way out. Like, it's down here and I've got the buy stops up here. And here will be a similar thing. So it hasn't triggered in as yet. And I may need to look anyway, we'll see. I'm not really too fussed about that one. GBP CAD, that also too has a so GCAD? No, I don't have it there. Hang on. GCAD. Yeah, kick me in and back out again. See that? Spike up there, bang in, then pull back. Oh well, the brakes. GBP CHF though, that's pushing back down again. That's nice. 4%. If I had a larger stop on that one, that's okay. GJ for a buy. That pushed up, come back. It hasn't come back to the stop loss, but we'll see how that travels today. And GN, it did that push up in and back down out and knocked me out. Be tight on. GBP Singapore, we're not willing to do anything at the moment with it. And GU has done that pullback now. I don't think I've got an order. No. Okay. I'll look at that one when it's come back now to this line. And here we'll see if it now starts to push back up. I'll put a buy stop on. So NZD CAD. Gosh. Be there. No, never got into it. Yeah, still a worth. We'll see. I think eventually it's going to sell out. So, but you can see where it's pushed down and then pushed back up again here. It might then start to sell. Well, anyway. So look, 1, 2. Let's see. All right, so it's NCAD, NZDCHF. Yeah, no. Oh, I'm in that. Yep. That's into the trade now. Selling out. That's good. It pushed down, back up, push back down again. I'm not in a big amount, so that's okay. Good. NZD still nothing dramatic, just pushed up, sucked back, waiting for it to push up further. And then it's NU. Oh, this might be the time it starts to. There. Let's see. Might get a buy stop on that one. Okay. All right. So I'd wait to do any of these until after the changeover because the spreads just spike on me. Singapore Japanese yen. That's I'm in the trade and in buy and it pushed up and it's pulled back down. That's UCAD. Pulled up there. I got into that trade and pushed back up and knocked me out. So I'll just wait for this, but I think there'll be a potential to push back down again. USD CHF still pushing down. That's good. I did the last couple of days anyway. And it'll continue down. USD JPY. No. Selling. USD Singapore. That one I'm slightly in negative, but I'm looking for this to continue to sell out. It's come now up to the line. It may go over a little bit. We'll just see if it pushes back. Gold is 3,316. Still just hovering underneath the trend line. And silver, they're doing the same sort of thing, just sideways up. And then the reason, what did you see the news on gold? What was it, copper? That's because he's put tariffs on copper. I think we send some copper over to the US, but yeah, I don't know if they're feeling the pain there or what's going on. They'd have to be feeling pain because they're the ones that are paying for the tariffs. So I don't know. Obviously, costs are going to go up there. Right, Bitcoin's at 110, push back up a bit. And then oil is at 68. That's also slowly pushing itself back up. Yeah, copper did this crazy push up. We saw that what's his name? Sorry. Uh, see here. Do that. Spike up. On the way back down again. Anyway, see what happens. Yeah, when somebody, anyway, doing these things. So there you go. That's all the pairs. Done it easy. Less than half an hour.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. Have a look at them, see where they are. As I said, I'm, up a bit at the moment, so that's okay.
That's good.
Haven't that great. But it's, yeah. And Mr. EA is going okay
Yeah. At the moment, yeah.
at the
I
moment.
was looking at there's an EA called Japan Strike.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Doesn't doesn't use any martingale. Doesn't use martingale, so it's always interesting. Um, which they seem to like the EA Academy, so
Yeah.
might have a look at that. That's on USD JPY thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that's all it trades, USD JPY all the time.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So a lot of the EAs are really only on one or only two
Yeah,
sort of pairs.
yeah,
Yeah, it's interesting if they trial them on other pairs, or it's like I
mm,
saw where he was trying the dark gold. He's using it on other pairs to see what happens. It's interesting
yeah,
what they do.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
okay.
sharpshooter keeps sharp shooting and no dramas at all with that. Just
Wow.
every day, few trades in and out, done.
Yeah,
There's been no drawdown since I started that one. I mean,
yeah,
it's obviously early days.
yeah.
It will get into drawdown at some point, but so far it's just, as I say, trades are done before I even notice, and I just have a look and
It's like, oh, it got in and it got
yeah,
out, and I didn't see.
yeah,
Okay.
that's right. I think maybe that's why it's called sharpshooter. Just
Yeah, and that's on Euro USD.
Euro USD. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, okay. Need to sort out. Yeah. Anyway, I want to sit down with the son-in-law and we'll just go through. It's just difficult. He's got kids, so
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
stuff all over.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're out and about. All right then. You
Okay.
enjoy your meal on that, and
Thank
I'll
you,
be
Brian.
back on tomorrow morning. We'll see you
All right.
later.